Howdy y'all, you got the Bulldog on the channel. It's 4 o'clock and I have finally gotten a chance to sit down today. You know, them days where whether you work service or retail or anything like that, when you're doing something for the person that's standing in front of you, and right before you get done, you look up and the next person's standing there waiting, and the next person's standing there waiting, and the next person's standing there waiting, and then you have things scheduled throughout the day. Somebody's going to be here at this time, somebody's going to be here at this time, and you glance at the clock and that time's coming. Oh God, I hope this slows down. And that time comes and that person shows up and you've got two people standing there. It's exhausting whenever you're going like that, because you can't take a moment to even breathe. It's usually not like this in the shop, but it's been more like this. It's the longest stretch I've seen in quite some time without any real let up. Just one job after another, after another, after another. Usually you have an option of sitting down for a little bit and at least thinking about what are you going to do, and mentally regrouping and making a plan. But when it's like that, you can't even do that. You can't come up with a plan because you're too busy dealing with the fire in front of you to make a plan to put it out. That's a bad thing, because it's easy to say, "Oh God, you need to come up with a plan." You don't have a chance to. Well, you're going to have to make the time to do that. You can't make time. Time is not something that you can create nor destroy. It just is. You take advantage of the time you have. But one of the thing that I was going to speak about is one of them. This happens more than people really realize. It's the argument of, you've had it this long, it should be done. We run into this on occasion, and usually it's unwarranted. Sometimes it is. I will admit that, because we get into times like these where we're just one thing after another, after another, after another, after another, and then the person at the very front, well, they didn't need it right then, so it got put off. And then you never can get back to it, because something's always hitting you upside the head, demanding attention right then. But there was one that got dropped off a couple days ago, and yesterday afternoon dropped the key off to it. Okay. And then get a phone call, not this morning, it was early this afternoon. How you coming on that car? Because they dropped the key off, you automatically assume that, well, now you're going to be working on it. Well, not exactly, because we didn't know when you were going to be dropping the key off. We don't know when we can schedule it in, because we don't have the ability to do anything with it. If we schedule it in at 4 and you don't show up till 6, well, that's 2 hours of wasted time. We're not going to wait. We have to do something else. We started that job, then you showed up, and, well, That doesn't work very well either, because we're not going to stop the job we're on. We've already started it. You need to continue with it, get it done. That's the kind of things that happen. Now, it's not as pronounced in bigger shops with more people, but in small shops, you can't constantly start and stop, start and stop, start and stop on jobs. You you need to devote as much time at one time to the job as you can. You know, uh, it should be rare that you stop and go do something else. Uh, it's not good for the job. It's not good for the customer. It's not good for us, because it takes twice as much time. Because when you're working on something, you have to mentally prepare yourself. You got to kind of regroup when it comes to working on it. When everything is spastic, crazy, chaotic like this, that's impossible. I mean, it really is. You can't think straight. It's too chaotic. You know, nothing can be planned. You end up in survival mode the whole way, and survival mode does not bode well with future planning, like tomorrow. But I did turn out a couple jobs today. One of them that was supposed to have been turned out yesterday, but got put off because another emergency arose, and we took care of that. We were trying to get that one done yesterday, but oh no, don't have parts. Been happening a lot. So I didn't get a phone call. You got mine done? No. It's hard to tell somebody you haven't even started on it yet. But, and then we had another one that they called yesterday. You have it done yet? Nope. And it was one where it took them 4 or 5 days to get keys to us. They were supposed to get them to us the first day, so how do you schedule that? You can't. I just wanted to rant a little bit. Like, comment, subscribe, hit your little bell notification, use your buttons down there, and we'll talk with you later.